I use these are the catalog mailers that you can get in the Scentsy Family Store, and it's just a clear envelope, and it self-seals on the back, so you can see that you just fold it over and seal it. I absolutely love these. I think it's awesome because it's very eye-catching, so when you get it in the mail, they instantly know that it's Scentsy. I don't even have to write and use my washi tape and everything else on the back of it. But so since I'm still catching up from being out for surgery and everything, I've still got catalogs that need to go out. Hello and happy Tuesday training day. It is Tuesday. It is officially the fall season. Yesterday was Labor Day, so here we are. Oh my gosh, it's the beginning of September. If you guys are anything like me, you're probably still in a little bit of shock that the fall season is finally officially upon us. And if you're also anything like me, I happen to love the fall season. It is truly my favorite time of year for multiple reasons. We do a lot of family traditions here in my household in the fall, so I look forward to that. I love the decorating. I love the baking. The foodie in me just completely goes crazy this time of year. I get to bring out my crock pot, have my fall fun recipes and my fun bakery bread and pumpkin everything that I make, and so it's truly my favorite time of year. And so finally being here in fall is a happy place for me. For those of you following along, it is Tuesday. It is Tuesday Trading Day in the world of me and my team, and hopefully you guys, if you join along too. So earlier today, for those of you in my direct team, if you saw my Facebook Live in our group, I was kind of sharing about how I was working my business today because I am still off of work and on medical leave from my surgery that I had last week. So I'm still in recovery mode. I'm still taking things very easy and slow and trying to move slow like a turtle, but not overdo it, but still kind of get myself back up to where I need to be physically. So I'm on the way to recovery, but I still have some time off to get there. So I wanted to share, and this is what I was sharing earlier in the team on the Facebook Live, was kind of how I'm doing that. So I'll be the first to admit, you know, sometimes we have the greatest plans, right? We lay out our goals, we have everything set up as to what we want to get done. Maybe it's for that week or the month or whatever it is. Maybe it's just you have goals day by day of what you need to do. Because I've been out with my surgery and everything that goes along with that, all the doctor's appointments and everything else, I truly just got behind on my mail out. So that's what I was sharing today, was kind of a catch up. Going out to the post office and getting a lot of those mail outs finally out the door that I've been sitting on. And I've got nobody to blame but me. I mean, I very well could have done it up and sent my husband, bless his heart, he's been doing absolutely everything else. So I really didn't want to put one more thing on his shoulders. So, but it was good for me because it was my first official day out on my own, venturing off into the world by myself. It sounds so silly. But in the world of recovery, that's a huge thing for me, because up until now, you know, the few times that I have been out of the house, my husband's been there to kind of help and push the cart and things like that. So, you know, it was all me today. So I feel a little accomplished. I feel very sore. And I'm definitely going to be spending the rest of the day relaxing, as I should be. So that's in store for me, but while I'm relaxing, I can still work, because that was part of what I wanted to share with you guys is, you know, life happens, and I said this in my live, and I wanted to reiterate that in this video as well, that, you know, just because you write your goals down or your to-do list or whatever you are calling it. And maybe you just don't get to it. Like I said, life happens, right? Maybe the kids get sick. Maybe you get sick. Maybe you're like me and you end up having to go to 80 million doctor's appointments and end up having surgery. Maybe your significant other is not well. Maybe it's your family member. Maybe you're just stressed. Whatever it may be, maybe you just couldn't get to those things on your to-do list. So does that mean that you forget them? And it was like, ah, yeah, I had good intentions. I meant to email her back and I didn't. I meant to get those mail outs done and I didn't. I meant to make some phone calls to do like a booking blitz and book some parties and I didn't. That doesn't mean that you just throw it all away. The beauty of our Scentsy business is that it is truly something that we can focus around us, right? And our busy lives and our hectic schedules and just our life when it explodes. So when life exploded, it doesn't mean that just because I didn't get those things done, I just say goodbye to them and wish them well. No, I just flip them over again and again until I get to the point that I can get them done. So hence the reason that I got my mail outs done today. You know, just because I didn't get them done when I needed to doesn't mean that I flopped it off. I just pushed it back, okay? Your customers understand that as well. They're busy people just like we are. They have life happening just like we do. And I think it's just very important just to be open with that communication. Even if it's something as simple as a Facebook message or a text, you know, maybe you've been meaning to send something out and you just haven't gotten to it. Just a quick text or a Facebook message that says, hey, don't worry, I have not forgotten about you. Your mailing is on its way. Or I meant to call you last week and I am so sorry. I just got caught up with everything going on. Can we make a date for this coming week on Thursday? Whatever it is. Just a quick reach out. Let them know. Be honest with them. They're not going to berate you. They're not going to be like, well, now I'm not buying from you. Now I'm not going to book that party that I wanted to book. No, they're going to feel even more connected with you because you're being honest, you're being you, and you're being authentic, right? They can completely understand that. If it's something that they urgently needed, well, you can, of course, email them or send them to your website. They can still do everything they need to do by going to that website. If for some reason you can't get that order in that they absolutely need it or whatever it is, we have ways to work around that. Or if it comes down to it and you're just truly out for the count, maybe it's a medical reason, maybe it's a family issue going on, reach out to your sponsor, your director, to your upline. Maybe you've got a tribe member that you work closely with, right? You know how I talk about my tribe. Reach out to those tribe members or those people that you rely on and just say, you know what? You know, maybe it was something that was going on during my surgery. I'll use myself as an example. Maybe for some reason I was going to have a party last Wednesday when I was scheduled for my surgery. Obviously, I couldn't do that party. Maybe it's a local party and my sponsor actually happens to be local. And I've got obviously other team members that happen to be local. I very well could have reached out to say, you know what, maybe it's my customer. And this was the only date, that Wednesday was the only time she could have done that party. Every other day of the month, she's going to be booked. She wasn't going to be able to do it. She's already invited her guests. That was it, right? Use it or lose it. And so what could I have done if I had had that situation happen? I could have reached out to my tribe, to my sponsor, to my director, to my upline, to those around me and said, hey, I am in a pickle, guys. I'm having surgery. I had a party scheduled. She's not able to reschedule it. This is the only day. Can anybody help me out and be in my place? Now, I'm going to leave the negotiations up to you how you want to do that. But it's just an idea. It's just the whole point of all of this rambling, for lack of a better term, is just to let you know that you're not alone in any of this. And life and medical stuff and everything else happens to the best of us. And I don't want you guys to feel like that's a reason to throw in the towel and just say, I lost my chance. Because you have people who are willing to help you. Trust me, you do. All you have to do is reach out and ask. 2, your customers are going to be responsive if you're authentic and genuine. Hey, I'm having surgery. I know this is the only day you can get your party done. I've already talked to my director. She's able to step in for me. are you okay with having my director come and take my place to do your party so we can get your party going so you can have a great kickoff fall party? I guarantee you they're going to say yes. They're not going to be like, well, heck no, I'm not doing it unless you can. And if they are, well, that might have been an iffy one anyway. So don't let things like that hold you back. Please, please, please take the opportunity to ask for help when you need it. One of the things I did do is not only did I get my direct team, you know, if you're watching, in our Facebook group, you know, I did a message to let them know this is what's going on. I'm probably going to be MIA for a couple of days depending on my recovery. So if you need help, remember your resources. I reached out to my sponsor who happens to be my director, let her know, hey, do you mind? You know, I've let my team know, but if somebody needs something urgently on Wednesday or Thursday, are you able to jump in for me? Everybody jumped in and said yes, no problem. So those people are there for you for a reason, and there for you to help you. We are all doing this together, okay? One of my team members today, while we were doing the Facebook Live, she was talking about, she had some questions about booking. So Goldie, this is for you. We're going to talk about this and touch on this. I told her this is the perfect time to get some bookings in, guys. Did you notice we've got a brand new catalog out? We do have a brand new catalog out. It started on September 1st. This baby right here, so stinking beautiful. I can't get over it. I absolutely love our new catalog. I've been having some fun on social media sharing some of my favorite pieces. I'll probably continue to do that as we go on. It's just part of my social media stuff. You can click on up there for some other social media tips. That's always ongoing, so feel free to make sure you're subscribed, because that playlist is where I put a lot of the social media marketing tips when we discuss those. But this is the perfect time to get some parties booked. Perfect time to book some parties. Why? Because even our diehard Scentsy addicts, as much as they love Scentsy, they have brand new stuff to choose from. Not only do they have the brand new releases from the new scents, but they've got the returning fall and winter favorites. We've got our harvest collection that is out currently. And guys, if you haven't had a chance, if you haven't ordered your supplies yet, it's okay. It's okay. You have all the time in the world to get it done. Don't stress yourself out about it. You can electronically send somebody a copy of the catalog. You can do that from your workstation. So you can email that out. So if you've got customers who are itching to have it, but you personally maybe haven't ordered your supplies, or you can't afford it until commission hits, whatever it is, you can still utilize your resources from your workstation and send those copies out. Again, your customers are not going to flip out if they don't get a real catalog in their hot hands. All you have to do is just say, you know what, I'm behind in my mailings, or I'm still waiting on my supplies to get ordered. So until then, let me send you an electronic version of our catalog so you can just flip through this easily on your phone or at home when you've got some downtime. You're still able to get that in their hands, guys. Get out there. If you're on my team, you know, the groups, you can get into any of our groups. Feel free to use the images there for social media. Get those pictures out. Check out the marketing tab of your workstation. A really great way is to personally reach out to those customers who you know love Scentsy. You know they're going to be so surprised and just absolutely in love when they see maybe they're big oil fans, and so you're dying to show them the new diffuser shades. You really want them to see those. Maybe you've got people who love the fall and winter season like me. You're like, oh my gosh, I gotta share it. Maybe it's sharing the brand new Accord warmer. Oh, do you guys not think this is the coolest thing ever? I know Leslie, on my team, Leslie, she got it and she shared a picture on her Instagram. I think it was her Instagram. Shared a picture of it. She was warming it and using scents in it for the first time, and it just visually it looks beautiful because she had a different scent in each one of the dishes. Oh, it just visually was amazing. These people need to see what's in here. So even those people who know Scentsy, love Scentsy, they probably should be consultants, but they're not. They're still going to love what's inside this catalog. So this is a great time to be able to book those parties, to be able to say, hey, oh my gosh, you're going to flip out when you see blah, 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 blah in this catalog, right? So you have a customer who is flipping out because she is going to die if she does not get to order the roller skates warmer. It's so stinking cute, right? But she's like, oh, I must have that warmer in my life, but I really don't want to pay full price for it right now. You want to be able to come back and say, don't worry. Remember, you can use host rewards. So we can get this down to 50% off, or we could even get it to where you can earn this for free. All you have to do is book a party for me. You don't even have to do it at home. If you want to, I can set up an online party for you on Facebook, or I can get you a basket so you can actually do a basket party and take it and go and collect the orders, and you can get those roller skates for half price. That's doable, right? Heck yeah, it's doable. So even if you've got, and one of the biggest things that I get when I'm asking people to book parties is that they're always like, I'd love to book a party, but I just don't have enough people who want to order. So what are they doing? They're kind of giving me that soft no, right? They aren't coming out and saying, nope, absolutely not, never want to host a party, don't ever ask me again. That's like a hard no, right? You know, okay, I'm not going to ask them again. Mental note. Or you've got the soft no. Oh, I'd love to, but I just don't have enough people who would want to order from me. That's a soft no. That means that they really don't have a really great excuse, right? They really don't. So what I like to do on those soft no's is I like to combat that and come back with the response of, that's okay. I'd really love it if you could give it a try for 2 weeks for me. Maybe they're long distance, if I ship this to you, or if I drop this off to you on Tuesday next week, would you be willing to walk around with it for 2 weeks and try, see what you're able to get? Because what happens? What happens when you do that? 9 times out of 10, a couple of things may or may not happen, right? You can drop it off to them. They don't feel the pressure of a party, but you want to encourage them. You still want to do a little bit of host coaching. Take it with you when you go to work, when you go to the grocery store, when you go to the kids' baseball practice, take it with you. When you go to back to school night, take it with you. When you go to church on Sunday and you know that you're going to be meeting people afterwards, take it with you, and just share it. Do me a favor and just pass it around. If you can collect 1 or 2 orders, that's great. Let's just try and see, because maybe I'm able to combine some maybe orders that I've got and combine it into a party for you, and then we can get you to a party level. So even if they're only able to do that, you have some ways to be able to top off on the orders that they're able to get. Take it as a rolling party. Maybe they've gotten 3 or 4 orders, but they're just not up to party order yet. That's okay, let's keep it running. Let's put this link out there on Facebook, share it with some of your friends. Let's make an event, and I will be more than happy to post in there for you. We'll see if we can get some orders that way. You can keep it going, work with those customers, because what's the ultimate goal? Because really, guys, what's her ultimate goal? Her ultimate goal is to get roller skates for only half price. That's what we want to get her to. We want to get her to party level so she can earn at least 1 item at half price. That's all she needs. That's all she needs. So if it takes her and she's only able to get maybe 2 or 3 orders and maybe it's only sitting at like 125, then maybe what you need to do as her consultant is say, hey, okay, this is as far as you've gotten. Let's go ahead, keep this open for another week or two. Let's push it online a little bit. How about I go ahead and post a link for your party for you? I'll do all the work. You don't have to worry about it. Just do me a favor. Maybe if you see something, tag some of your friends in it that you think might be interested. I'm happy to talk to them one-on-one and see if I can answer some questions for them. Or say, hey, I've got a couple individual orders. I can go ahead and add those to your party too, and we can get you up to that party order. Those are some ways for those soft no's to really work them into a party. So ask, 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 ask. Another thing I wanted to touch on, and I apologize because my voice is hoarse still from surgery and recovery. I don't know why it's not going away. Good thing I'm not having my singing career happening. But I also wanted to touch base because going on this month is what? It is our Join Special month. Guys. I know it's kind of hard to see. But we've got our Join Special. They can join Scentsy for only $49. So with the $49, they can still get US prices. Keep in mind, this is all US prices. We've got 2 different specials for our join this month. They can do the regular join kit, so $99 plus tax and shipping. They have the regular starter kit just like everybody else. And have you seen, OMG, they have totally stepped up the starter kit. Awesome. But for the $49 starter kit, it's just a pared down version. So what they're getting in that for September 2016, this is in the US. Always remember, guys, that these products are not set in stone. So just let them know, hey, contents may vary, but you're basically going to get the same thing. If for some reason something isn't available, Scentsy is still going to take care of them, give them something of equal value, okay? But what they're going to get in that $49 starter kit for September 2016, they're going to get a Scentsy warmer, a Scentsy bar, a pack of order forms, a pack of print your own labels, the mini transition tester set for fall winter, the consultant guide, the quick start guide, a pack of catalogs, so a whole pack of the catalogs, a pack of the product lists, it's my #1 item ever, 1 pack of showcase brochures, 5 samples of the laundry liquid, and 4 samples of the clothing conditioner. So what's going to happen just by joining for $49? They've got everything they need to get that business started, don't they? Everything they need. Everything else is icing on the cake. So if they go ahead and they get the full kit, great. They're just going to have some extra stuff. But honestly, everything they need is in that $49 kit. So if you've got people who have been on the fence, that $99 has kind of held them back, make sure they know $49 and you can get in, you can join my team finally, and we can rock out this fall and winter season. So there's some great ideas to get you guys started. So some ideas for if you've been like me, you're a little bit behind in some of your business stuff, that's okay. It's never a bad thing to be behind. It just means it's time to kind of kick it into gear and figure out what we can get going, what you can get done each day. If things don't get done that are on your to-do list, just pass them off till you get them done. Use your social media, guys. Use the marketing tab. Go into our group pages. Grab those images. Get those posts out. Get them out. Use your social media. If you haven't found them yet in the Scentsy family store, you've got some great new postcards. I love postcards. Usually I use Vistaprint for a lot of my needs, but I have been buying these postcards from the Scentsy family store. So while I'm on bed rest and healing up from my surgery, I'm going to be sending these guys out. So these are great ways just to touch base with your customers. Just give them a friendly hello, checking in with them. Don't forget the $49 starter kit special. So it's a great time to be adding to your team. And of course, booking those parties by being able to showcase the brand new catalog. All you have to do is ask, guys. Keep asking, keep sharing. We can all do this. If you need tips, tricks, ideas, get in those Facebook groups and ask. So that's what I've got for you guys this Tuesday. I know I probably talked a little too quick, so I apologize. Feel free to go back if you need to, get those tips, comment below, maybe with some of the things that you were doing, how you kind of keep yourself accountable. And then be sure to give me some thumbs up if this was helpful. Make sure you subscribe, guys, because we've got lots of fun stuff coming with this fall and winter season. So until next time, peace, love, happiness. Bye.